New at 6, one of the biggest challenges of climate change is figuring out how to make enough food. As we start a special series from Biosphere 2, University of Arizona students and scientists show us a possible solution, a container farm that produces as much food as more than an acre of land. It may look like a rave, but it's closer to a hot house than a hot club.
Kale, basil, arugula, bok choy, you name it, we've probably pretty much got it going.
The University of Arizona's Biosphere 2 up in Oracle turned an ocean shipping container into a green machine.
And so imagine just an acre-sized version of a freight farm. You're looking at over 190 acres of produce being pumped out.
We're talking 800 heads of lettuce a week from this single freight farm. It does everything hydroponically and gives these lush green walls of produce all the light, temperature control, and nutrients they need.
We're using less water, less electricity than on a traditional farm, which is huge. So we're using less resources, getting bigger yields out of it.
And that's vital for adapting our food supply to climate change. U of A students working on this project, like Jordan and Peyton, know we'll have to use less water and space to feed more people.
Grocery stores may be willing to put stuff like this in their parking lot. Now they're directly reducing carbon emissions and putting produce back into the grocery store right away, faster turnaround.
That's why a student group voted to fund this high-tech grow project with a grant. It's an investment in the future, their future.
We've always been able to overcome many obstacles that have come across our paths. And this climate change is no different. It's just one step, and it's going to become one thing in our past that we say that we have overcame to our future generations and such.
But this food supply is also helping people today.
It's wholesome to grow food, feed people, the basic things that build life.
See, these bushels go to help feed their fellow students through the UA Food Pantry, as well as supplying the nearby Impact Food Bank with fresh, quality produce for families in crisis.
There's something really nice about that, about working for the university to help the university grow food, to feed students at the university. There's a nice kind of cyclical element of that.
Seeing the people that this actually benefits and helps is a really big, rewarding experience.
But there's yet another goal, learning how to grow plants and survive in space.
This is where plants produce everything that we need. And what's that transition look like? Because if we're going to spend any time in space, I know I would prefer to have a leafy green salad rather than a freeze-dried salad, for example.
Future missions to Mars, the Moon, or beyond could use this vertical farming tech too. It works where water is scarce, a problem that looms large not just for future space travel, but in our state right now. For Jordan, finding solutions to dwindling water gives him hope.
Really cool, really empowering. You're talking about less water, especially in a place like Arizona when our water is a big issue here. Yeah, this is huge. This is a huge advancement for all of us.
And that's enough to give all of us some hope. In the project's next step, engineering students are combining solar cells with the freight farm to create a fully self-sufficient growing operation. Next Monday, we'll continue our Biosphere Science series with a look at sniffing out the effects of drought in the rainforest. Be right back.